Okay, and welcome back. So as of right now, we have I've gone ahead and added this message in the bedroom right as soon as the game starts, and I just wanted to show you what will happen once after we click to continue the text, the message. So when we click it, now this border, this frame, this message conversation frame is stuck on the screen and it looks bad. So I don't know if you've gone ahead and added that already and don't know how to get that removed, but let's go ahead and get this removed. So in the game file, which has the class of game, we are going to go ahead and add in another code that hides the frame every time the conversation ends. Because as you can see, like this has all the dialogue that, for example, this is like dialogue 2, dialogue 3. So whatever conversation that the characters are having, make sure it's before the game menu, because if you do it, if you have the game menu in between one of these dialogues, it's just going to hide the conversation and it's just going to break the game. So make sure that the game menu is called after all the dialogue is happening. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. Back in the game class, game file, let's go ahead and add this code. Window dot underscore hide. And what that's going to do is it's going to hide the conversation windows. Go ahead and click yes, start. This is a text, dialogue 2, dialogue 3, and it hides it. And now it looks way better. Cool. So next thing I want to do is I want to flesh out the before we add in like the dialogue scenes and the characters, I just want to flesh out the map, well, the room, pretty much, or the house layout. I won't do the full house. I'll just do a couple rooms just so you can get a base idea of how to add rooms, and then going forward, you should know how to add rooms and just further create your world from there. So, in the game folder, in our little YouTube VN game, in the game, in images, I've gone ahead and added a backgrounds folder and an objects folder. So the backgrounds folder just houses all the backgrounds images, which is, like location, home, day, evening, night, and then of course it just repeats after that, day, night, day, evening, whatever specific time of day that the location is, as well as, the background image. So this should be self-explanatory. I also have gone ahead and added an objects folder, and in here is just the clickable image buttons. I didn't make anything too special. I just added an X, as you can see. That way I know that we're hovering over the image. But of course, hopefully you'll do something better. You'll hopefully highlight the door or whatever the case may be. So with those images added, go ahead and create those images if you haven't already, and come back to this video. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that started. Yep. So as Ren'Py games are, the image buttons are in the screens. So let's go ahead and add the image button to the screen. And we should be calling the image, which is, I believe, was door number 1, object door 1, I believe it was. I think it is. So let's create a focus mask around the image, and let's position it at 225.187, because that should roughly be on the door. An idle position, which is the normal position that's not being hovered on. Objects folder, and I believe it's object underscore door one.png. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and action that jump, and let's go to home hallway. I need to know where that door is at. Make sure it's in the correct spot. Okay, it looks like it's in the correct spot. But obviously, let me go ahead and reload this. But obviously, we can't tell because we haven't added a hover yet. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and pull this window up because I want to know. I think I forgot what I called it. Oh, just hover. Okay, fantastic. Hover objects slash object door 01 hover.png. Save that. Go back into the game. And now when we hover over the door, yep, and that's what it should look like. But obviously we don't have, when we click on it, we don't have a label of hallway, so we're going to get an error. Yep, could not find label home hallway. So let's go ahead and add that to the list as well. Which should be right here. So we're going to go ahead and add the hallway to it. So L, excuse me, L underscore hallway is equal to location. And you're going to do this with every location that you want in your game. Background key. And the background key is going to be the image background name. So that's going to be home hallway. Well, actually, it's going to be the this one's going to be the background. So let me go over to location. It's going to be this name right here, because this says home bedroom. Home bedroom. It's going to be whatever you want to call this backgrounds right here. So I'm going to call that home hallway, and then just to add clarity, that way you understand, home, whatever the background key is, hallway. Oops. Okay, so home hallway, home hallway. Awesome. Parents is equal to, let's do none for right now. And the screen is going to be hallway screen, or whatever you want to call it. Cool. So now that we got that set up, let's go add the home hallway images. Let's get that set up, which of course, like I mentioned, is I've added the hallway image into the backgrounds folder. So I'm going to go ahead and call that. Let's go ahead and do day, images slash backgrounds slash location home hallway day dot jpg. Add a comma there if I want more. Okay. Now we need to create a hallway label. So let's create a hallway. Home hallway, actually, because that's what we called it in the label, home hallway. Now we need to add the background. So it's going to be scene, whatever, just copy this right here. Scene expression. Now for the player location, let's go ahead and type player.location is equal to L_home hallway. That way we can set the player's location and it can look for that. Okay. And then of course, as always, let's go ahead and do the game.main. That way we can go ahead and refresh the scene, refresh everything, clear the memory and everything like that. So let's go ahead and run the game and see how that looks. Cool. And when we click on it, screen, hallway screen is not known. Oh, because we haven't made a hallway screen. Awesome. Yeah, because we haven't added the hallway screen yet. Where is it actually? Yep, hallway screen. We haven't added that yet. As you can see, bedroom has a screen, but hallway doesn't have a screen. So let's go home. Oh, hallway screen text. This is the hallway screen. Hallway screen. Make sure I'm spelling that correctly. Hallway screen. Okay. Now let's try it. Yep, there it is. Awesome. So now we're in the hallway. Now we need to add now I'm going to add another door right here, just that way we can go back into the bedroom. I'm going to go ahead and click this. Okay. Let me go ahead and add, it will also be in the screen of hallway now. And I believe in hallway, it is called door number 2, which is what I have. Excuse me. Okay. So let's go to image button. Again, let's add a focus mask. True. Position 175, 280. Idle is object slash object underscore door 02 dot png. Let's do the hover as well. And underscore hover. Action. Jump. Bedroom. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and remove these text. Save that. Looks like I'm getting an error because I have 2 of these. And now, yep, there it is. And when we click on that, oh no, what's happening? Okay, let me see what's going on. Alright, because we're not pushing the location. We're not changing the location. Because when we clicked on, when we go to bedroom, and when we go into the label bedroom, like, player location hallway, we're not changing that location. The game still thinks that we're in the home hallway. But of course in the start, we already did that. So let's go ahead and add this to the bedroom. It will still do the same thing, but instead of it being called here, as soon as we get to the bedroom location, we're changing the location in here. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and skip this. And there we go. Click on this. Awesome. Go back. Fantastic. Now you're going back and forth into the screens. Awesome. So we have hit that 15-minute mark. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos to come. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out the Patreon page, because on the Patreon page, I do upload the videos a couple days early, if not a day early. That way you can go ahead and watch those videos. So go ahead and check that out if you're interested in that. Also, on the Patreon page as well, in the future videos, I will be going over some very um, spicy images, which I cannot show on YouTube due to their guidelines. So, if you want to do see the uncensored version of that, obviously that's going to be on my Patreon page if you want to watch that. So yeah, with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Bye.